In the first step, I'm happy to welcome Hannes Glindemann from Google. He's talking about, okay, Google, what is SAP on Google Cloud? So, this was a perfect timing. This was
magic.
Couldn't have been better. So, really looking forward to the presentation. Thank you very much for joining. This very small networking with like really selected contacts, and like happy for having like this personal exchange, and thanks for your time for joining, and looking forward to your insights, and like especially for OK Google. So looking forward to it. And I leave you alone on the stage. So thanks and good luck.
Great. A lot of people said good luck to me today. I'm not sure why.
It's a bad one. I'm sorry.
No, you were not the first one, actually.
Okay, wish you much fun.
Yeah, I always have fun being on stage, even virtual. So great to be here. That should be okay now with the slides. You can somebody give me a thumbs up or something?
Can see your slides, Hannes. Everything's fine.
Wow. Good. Okay, then yeah, let's start. Wow, and yeah, thanks for having me. It's great to be here at Franos together with T-Systems at the pit stop Future of SAP. And yes, I hope we will have a lot of fun today and afterwards, after the both pitches. So even if I'm still standing in my home office, like probably most of you, I hope we can get into interaction. So it's great to see so many people joining the meeting. And it seems to be that there is an interest, at least, in our joint SAP, Google Cloud, and T-Systems solutions. So wonderful. Let me start with a short introduction of myself. My name is Hannes Glindemann, and I'm an SAP sales specialist at Google Cloud, and I'm located in Germany. And we're a team of 5 people in the EMEA North region, where we are responsible for SAP projects for various customers and various countries and various industries. So we serve huge enterprises customers, as well as lots of customers with our corporate or SMB markets. I'm happy to tell you now more about our go-to-market, and also after this session, as said now a few times in the smaller table discussion. So just come back to me and ask whatever you want. Yeah? So I'm here until the end of the event. Yeah, so as you have seen when you made your registration already, I have named my pitch, Hey Google, I hope no assistants get on now. So Hey Google, what is SAP on Google Cloud? So let's start, and I hope that works with what Google Assistants would answer. Let me see.
Google Cloud has an ongoing partnership with SAP to provide SAP certified infrastructure for all of your SAP systems. You can even choose Google Cloud to power SAP Cloud offerings like SAP S/4HANA Cloud, SAP Ariba, SAP HANA Enterprise Cloud, and the SAP Cloud platform itself.
I hope that worked out. And well, that sounds to me as if we should take a deeper look into this statement. Let me start with what Google is. And most people know Google as a consumer product company. So like search and YouTube, Maps and Android and all that. In fact, we are a large enterprise, just like any other, and we are a publicly traded company as well. We run consumer products that each have lots of users with hundreds more global applications beyond that. So they all run every second and every day in every geography on Earth. Just like any other company, we have to run our financials and supply chain and inventory in a compliant way across all governments in the world. So you know how we do this. Not a wonder we run SAP on Google Cloud. So for those of you who have an SAP Insider account, for example, you can have a closer look into our story later to get a better understanding how we did that. We share real-life technical experience when implementing comprehensive SAP S/4HANA landscapes on Google Cloud there. So we have built what we call a connected enterprise with integrated data, and of course we combined all the benefits of our own innovation solutions with SAP S/4HANA innovations. So we proved our solution already internally. But this is not the story for today. Anyway, here is our short overview of the products and how we have developed and innovated over the last years. What I like most about this slide is that it shows that all of this is born native in the cloud, and every single product is 100% powered by machine learning. And by the way, the first press release about our SAP and Google Cloud partnership, for example, have been released in 2017. So we are in business for quite a period of time. So let us now deep dive into our partnership with SAP. We see Google Cloud and SAP as a complementary combination, which should work for our customers' benefits. This could be technical benefits like leveraging our reliable and secure global network, which is one of the biggest in the world. Or this could also be operational benefits, which come with our resilient infrastructure. But what I like most is the benefits you will get from our leading innovations, like our data and AI or machine learning tool sets. Combining our innovations and tools in trend data, marketing and advertising with your SAP or the customer's SAP customer data will bring the experience for the end customer to a next level. Or, for example, optimizing the supply chain with the use of maps or weather data might lead to a strong increase of the efficiency of your company, like faster time to market and better control of the warehousing, for example. How does this look like at SAP itself? Well, there are already thousands of developers developing on Google Cloud. Since 2020, the first SAP data center powered by Google Cloud infrastructure is operational in Frankfurt, dedicated for SAP. With a huge range of demo environments, as well as Google Cloud VMs for S/4HANA Cloud customers, or even some SAP SaaS modules using Google Cloud. All of this and even more is part of this strong partnership we have. Of course, we are enterprise and production ready to serve you as a client with a move to the cloud of your SAP landscapes. Therefore, we do have dedicated teams, starting from our own support and certified SAP specialists. We call them customer engineers, and you can meet two of those later in the discussion table. So welcome Thorsten and Sebastian, and see you later. And then also for you in the audience, you can reach out to Thorsten and Sebastian after the pitches. And we have enterprise-ready solutions around backup, disaster recovery, and high availability. Of course, we meet a huge range of regularity certifications and already serve clients out of the financial sector, healthcare, for example, or pharma. And most important, and you know that when you work in the SAP ecosystems, I guess, this does not work out without partners. And so it's a pleasure for me to speak today here with our Google Cloud Premium partner, T-Systems, who's doing a tremendous job in transforming SAP landscapes. And you will learn a lot of this later from Rainer. And by the way, with this team also, we have managed already a lot of customers who finished their SAP journeys with their SAP systems to the Google Cloud. One of these is quite special, and you can find more about it when you Google it, of course. So at PayPal, which is that customer, Google Cloud offered a set of products and innovations that help maintain risk and compliance while delivering scale and reduce costs. To quote Urs Hölzle, who's our employee number 8, the SAP S/4HANA financial product subledger solutions on a 96 terabyte SAP HANA scale-out configuration brings the best of SAP and Google Cloud engineering together to deliver groundbreaking capabilities to PayPal. PayPal now runs one of the world's largest scale-out clusters of SAP HANA with room to scale even further. As already mentioned, we observe that customers come for secure and reliable infrastructure as a service, and they stay for integration insights and innovation. I bet Rainer will also talk about this later, but the move to cloud can happen in phases. And also you need to decide how to migrate. So there are scenarios like lift and shift, or doing a transformation project with a move to the cloud together. In many cases, the move to the cloud opens at the end a whole range of additional productivity and flexibility options. Deployment options, infrastructure upgrades, seamless backups, faster response time are advantages, as are the use of insights from data. The combination of different data sets and real-time insights into business processes. So how does this look like by step? So first, you can say you start with a modernization of the SAP system backbone on Google Cloud. Once arrived, you can use SAP or Google Cloud tools such as Looker dashboards or our BigQuery warehousing platform to get insights across all the data and not only SAP. And with the use of our AI and ML tools, we can jointly think about how to automate SAP processes. And finally, we have a nice toolbox for industry or even line of business use cases. Last year, we did a survey with SAP customers, and this survey told us that like 75% of all SAP customers have one priority. The priority is to get more insights and to drive more innovation with their data. The problem is, and yes, it is a problem, maybe not a challenge, but more a problem, that typically this data is very siloed and hard to get out of the various systems and the example systems or even other existing backbone data. So Google Cloud launched the new Codex Framework exactly for those use cases last year at our next conference. Also, that is available on YouTube, for example. With Codex, we have created a framework which allows you to quickly import and virtualize your data inside this framework, alongside with other systems of records and third-party data or partner solutions like some from T-Systems or your Google Trend data, etc. Then we build a series of data marts on top of that, which relate to business scenarios like sales and demand forecasting, for example. And on top of that, we build Looker dashboards so that the business owners can drive business-oriented decisions, like if I increase my capacity in my warehouse by 50%, and I saw a spike in demand by 70%, how do I model my supply chain to accommodate this? There is a lot of more to tell about Cortex. I can fill a lot of sessions just with talking about Cortex and how the framework could look like. But maybe we'll do this later on the tables, or even if you're interested in that in a later session. So coming slowly to the end with a topic that is getting more and more important, and of course this is also important for us in current times, and we can see sections like questionnaires regarding this in every single RFP we receive. And I talk about sustainability, of course, here. So Google is carbon neutral today, but aiming higher, our goal is to run on carbon-free energy 24/7 at all of our data centers by 2030. So plus we are sharing technology and methods and funding and to enable organizations around the world to transition to more carbon-free and sustainable systems. Just to make it even clearer, a Google data center is twice as energy efficient as a typical enterprise data center. And we now deliver 6 times as much computing power for the same amount of electrical power compared with 5 years ago. I have already talked about our partner ecosystem, and I guess I do not need to explain the importance of managing the ecosystem properly for any of the various options of SAP migrations, SAP migrations we can imagine. T-Systems and Google Cloud in 2021 announced the first of its kind partnership, and who followed the tech news just recently might have seen also that Deutsche Telekom and Google Cloud announced even more to come. But we will learn more about it now from Rainer, and so that's a wrap, how we say, and with this I would like to hand back to Thomas, I guess, for being the guy to make the transition. And thanks a lot for now for your attention, and stay tuned, and I hope to see you later at the tables.
Thank you very much, Hannes, for your presentation, and yeah, we're looking forward to the discussion afterwards. And for your first meeting at the SAP Pit Stop. So thanks for joining.